What's up, guys? It's TheClawesome here, and welcome back to part 4. Yes, part 4, I believe, of the series where I'm teaching you all about making Minecraft PvP maps. Uh, as you can see, we've got the PvP map in here now, all good and working. This is a previous build that I've done. I just kind of put it in here and changed it a little bit and stuff like that. But this is going to be the actual just PvP map itself. So yeah. Um, Anyway, I must apologise. This episode is going to be a little bit late, as was yesterday's episode. There was no official time I was hoping for them to come out, but I was aiming for 5:30 every day. That's 5:30 my time. Like anyone in any other part of the world would probably wake up to being able to have the episode if they really wanted it. But I just tried to stick with that. Didn't really turn out so amazing. So yeah. So I've done these boxes, those boxes. I'm not sure if I put the commands and stuff in these ones. Actually, I did. But I know I didn't do green or red because I got distracted with my girlfriend and started building that, and she built this down here. This is absolutely nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's just there. So today we'll be doing the spawning and the respawning system and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll just be teaching you about that. Now, respawning is one of the harder things to do. You can do it, there's a complicated way you can do it with spawners and stuff like that, and I was trying to do it with dispensers and stuff like that. But really, the only way that you can do it is having each location manually, and the way that I do it is just as effective as any other way. And, you know, some people won't be massive fans of it, but it's the way I do it. There are definitely better ways, but my way is the easiest to do it, I believe, at least for me. So this is the system I've come up with. When they get teleported from in here, if I go in here, boop, you get teleported, you get given the items, and then you would get teleported after that. Obviously, I haven't done that because I didn't put the map in until just a couple minutes ago, and then I came to do it. I'd better check the sound of this. Is this sound... No, that seems about right. I also apologise for being a bit quiet in the previous couple of videos, so it won't be so bad this time. The reason I had it so quiet is because my computer, which is right next to me, I had all the fans going at full ball because I hadn't set that all up yet, but now that's all set up, all the fans are quiet with the exception of 2, but 2 out of 7 is, you know, pretty good. So you can hardly hear it anymore. I should be a lot clearer and louder now. So we're going to build this system. This is the spawning system where they get all set up with their items. And I will just grab all of these and teach you about why we did what and who. I've labelled all the command blocks over there and the command blocks over there and stuff like that. But you'll need just a dispenser, them, and yeah. So just pretty much the items that I got in here. We're going to go do it over at purple. So we're going to come back here a couple times because I can never remember the actual command to do it. But, you know, so what? I've got a bad memory sometimes. Especially when I don't normally use the command. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to put that there. Now, that pressure plate, when they get teleported from that room to that room after the game starts, is what is going to be triggering it all. Now, as you saw before, I had a piece of redstone there and a piece of redstone there with a repeater here, just on a little bit of a delay. The reason that is because there's a teleport command to teleport them to the actual spawn mechanism, which I'll probably build the spawn mechanism over there somewhere, probably a couple blocks off the ground. I'll do that over there. And then we want to do 2 command blocks over here. Now, we know about using the /summon command. So, actually, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I just want to come in here and put these there like that. Alright, so when a dispenser shoots onto a player, especially if they've got armor or something like that, it automatically equips the armor to the player. So that's what we're going to be using to equip the player with their armor. And now, the problem we face with that is, won't the dispensers get empty? Now, of course it'll get empty. You can often get set spawners up to be able to spawn the items and they'll all land in a hopper. But I find it's easier just to do it like this now, where you got the /summon command, which I'm going to fly over there and show you in a minute. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, so, you know, no messing about with spawners and stuff like that outside of Minecraft and all that crazy stuff. So these 2 bottom ones are going to be the /summon command. I'm going to do them last, but first I'm going to do this one here, which is going to give them the effect of speed. So now, when we want to apply an effect to a player, we can go /effect Obviously, it's pretty self-explanatory. It gives the player the effect at P because we want to use the closest player. Now, there's a bunch of different effect IDs. That's going to be a link to that Wikipedia page, whatever page it is. I don't remember exactly. It's going to be in the description. But for speed, it's just 1. It's pretty simple. Then you need the time that you want it to last for. So I'm just going to do 6 nines. That's just going to show up in the when you open your inventory on the left. It'll show up as star 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 star, which is better than having an actual countdown because it's less distracting, stuff like that. Not that you'll be opening your inventory very much in a PvP game, but still. And then you have the multiplier, so how much you want to go. So like speed level 1 would just be 1, speed level 2 would just be 2, speed level 3 would just be 3. But we're going to go ahead and do a 4. How crazy is that? And I must say, you can go up to 127 for this. Well, you can technically go up to 155, but 127 is when it stops being effective and it starts going backwards. That's just the way that it works. So 127 is going to give you super crazy speed. And as you can see, 4, it's pretty self-explanatory. Doesn't do too much. But we're just going to put that in there. And yeah. Now, if you want to take an effect away from someone, you just replace the time with 0, and it's going to get it taken away. That's useful if they're going through a PvP map or you want them to only have speed for a couple seconds or strength for a couple seconds or something like that, so that they can respawn without getting immediately spawn camped. But I'm not too concerned about that because this isn't going to be a super server kind of thing. It's not going to have heaps and heaps of players on it with a super laggy server, but you can do that if you want. It's entirely up to you. Now, another thing I did forget to do over there, actually I forgot to do it kind of over here as well. What's over here? We're setting spawn points. I think I might actually, you know what, just to stop confusing people, I'm going to put it right here. Now, obviously we don't want to have them in creative, and we don't want to have them in survival so that they're breaking stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to go /game mode. Most people will know this command. Then you can just do creative adventure. You can also use 0, 1 and 2, but I just like to do adventure because it's easier. And then we can go like that. Now, that's not what I'm going to do, and I'm going to die because of it. So I'm going to do game mode 1. Come back over here. So we just want to be able to set their game mode to 2 before they get sent in there. So just hit that and go OK. So now we're going to give them in the effect. We're going to set their game mode, and this is going to teleport them. But now we're going to do the summon command because I haven't built it. Hey, come on, Chunks. You load better than that. Oh, okay, and I can fly better than that. Now, this command here, we know the summon, we know the item, we know the coordinates. Now, you can do these curly brackets. This is getting into more technical stuff. It's not the end of the world kind of technical stuff, but it is kind of cool what you can do with it. So you can also add enchantments and stuff like that, but you're going to have to look that up. Actually, in the description, I'm also going to link to a place which explains a lot of this, all the stuff you can do and stuff like that. But it's not as easy as just a bunch of numbers like this. So after you've put the coordinates that you want to spawn it, so we want to spawn the item, we want to summon an item 6 blocks above where the command block is, and then we want to specify the item. So this item is going to specify everything about the item. Now, you have to use the number for this. I'm not sure if you will in the future. I have no clue. I haven't looked that much into it, and not too sure if many people know. Anyway, so you have to put the number in, which another amazing tool I'm going to put in the description is a website which has got everything on Minecraft. You can just search simplistic site, not too cluttered or anything. Then the count is how many of them we want to spawn, so we only want to spawn 1 chest plate because you can only wear 1 chest plate and you can only have 1 chest plate in a stack. And then the amount of damage that's been done to it, so obviously we want a brand new chest plate, so we go 0. So we're just going to go like that, copy that, and then this one here is exactly the same except it's got 267 because it's a sword, and that's the ID for a sword. So just got to remember that number, 267, so I can copy and paste that. Hey, I've been put on Team Blue, look at that, because I stepped on the pressure plate before. What did I do before? Oh yeah, I stepped on that pressure plate. So we're going to put that in there. Then we're going to put this in here. And then go 267. So it's as simple as that. We already know half of that command. This is new stuff. There will be a link in the description to something explaining that. And you'll be able to figure most of that out for yourself. So that's that. That's as simple as it gets. That's as much as you need to know. I'm just going to have to hit the reset button over here. Go like this. We're going to do a quick test to see if it worked. Now I'm going to go hoop. And we get teleported in a moment. Boom. Oh, still have this. Did I have this glass before? I don't know. That's something I forgot to do. Let's just get some milk. Oop. So, something I did forget to do is, because obviously you are... Oh crap. I didn't think about that very much, did I? Because you're going to be... Oop, it's over here. Because you're going to be giving items, you want to have at least a decently full dispenser and stuff like that. So this one is an iron chest plate. So all we're going to do is go like this. If I go whoop whoop, I'm going to whoop, cheat a little bit. Go like this. Like that. And we're going to do a count of about 64. Alright, so that's all dropped into inventory. Now we can just drop them in one by one. No problem at all. Now, I'm just going to go like this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Okay. That seems pretty good. Now that's all full, so that there's no wastage when... well, there's no chance that they're not going to get an item like I didn't get a sword straight away. Change it to 6. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. How's that doing? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Come on! I've done booming! Oop. Okay. Pretty good. Now, I'm guaranteed that I dropped a bunch down there. And I just dropped the rest of them down there. So yeah, now when we step on the pressure plate, we're going to be teleported in, and we're going to be teleported into that one. That's going to set our team, and then teleport us. Wait, what is it? What else does this one do? This one makes us join Team Purple. That's like a preloader, pretty much. And then this will set our game mode, give us the items, and then we just got this last one left, which is to teleport you into the spawning area. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that crossfade or fade, whatever I put there. I don't know what I put there. I haven't put it there yet. So this spawn system, I was not too confident on what spawn system I was going to use. It's one of the things that changes from map maker to map maker. So personally, I just went with the design that I just figured out just now. I was going to use minecarts, but that's loud and annoying, and that can fail pretty easily. So I came up with this system here. Now, this system here, I'm going to explain it step by step. I'm going to show you how to make it. Even in fact, I'm just going to break one section of it so that you know how to make it. So basically, this command block here, I'll start from here. This command block here sets a redstone block 2 blocks above it, which is this. And because this is a circle, the pulse is going all the way around. Basically, this one here is on a slightly less delay, so the pulse is going around. It will come out here and come out here. There will be less of a delay here, so it sets this block that would be here back to air before the signal can move on again. So basically, it's just a pulse that goes around constantly. Does that in every single one, so that it basically that's just how it works. Obviously, coordinates are slightly different. Like there's a minus here. There's not a minus there. Anyway, it changes depending on which direction you want to face. So that's pretty much all you need to do. You need to have a slightly less delay here. And here we've got a bunch of redstone, and then the repeater goes there. So it's the same amount of time to go around each time. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this real quick, because it's just... I didn't really want to do it on camera because I knew I was going to mess it up. But now I can refer to this stuff back here. So we're going to do just set block, tilde developer squiggly button. We want to make it 2 blocks above, and all the highs, by the way, are me testing. I'm just going to do Minecraft red stone block. There we go. So now I'm going to hit F3 and move over a little bit to see which one changes. So that's taking 2 on the bottom one. We're going to go like that. Do take 2, and there. Actually, no, we don't. We just want to go back. Now that should theoretically put a thing, and then in this one we want to go +2 because we want it to go this way, and then change this here to air. Now, the way I send a pulse through it, we'll be setting up some redstone up there at the end of this episode to send a pulse through, but I just placed a redstone block and then got it to go around like this. Now, hopefully this works and you'll be able to see just this section here working bare bones. Alright, so as you can see, signal came in, went through, went in, placed the block there, this turned it back to air, and then it went through, placed the block there, turned it back into air, and did that again, and that's how the cycle basically works. You can theoretically put this on 4, but the reason I put it like this is in case there's any delay, they won't get teleported to, or 2 people won't get teleported, or they won't get teleported to one spot there and then one spot there, even though they only stepped in the pressure plate for a second. So that's pretty simple like that. Now, what we want to do now is we want to be able to take the signal up to a command block, which is actually going to teleport them. So what I did is, because the redstone block is here, I did it so it's separate, so it doesn't interfere with these blocks here. We just want to put it there, put a repeater here to invert the signal to carry it upwards, because just to get it out of the way. I didn't want it to be in the way or anything. And then we want to put the command block here. Whoop. Now, these command blocks, turn this off now. These command blocks here, all the ones around the edge, these are going to be locations of spawn points on the map. Now, at the beginning, the players might, I have to figure something out for that, but the players will all be teleported into there at once, which isn't really ideal, but I think I could make it work. It just means there might be duplicates spawning at one point and stuff like that. I will teach you how to use the spread players command, but you know, it's not the end of the world if they spawn on the same spot. It's only going to be 1 kill, especially if it's something to like 50 kills. 1 kill isn't going to make that much of a difference. So basically, all you want to do is go around on your map and get coordinates of places on the map. Like, for example, here, I'll hit F3, stand on this block, /TP at P -157. And if your map's far away, put... Wait, what is this number? Okay, so you want to, say you're doing something like this, right? If your map is far away and they're going to have to load chunks, put this like that. Make sure that they are 1 block above. So you see where it says 19, make that a 20. The reason we do this is because if they're lagging and they might fall, they can get stuck in the block, and that is terrible in PvE Map because you can be stuck there for a long time. And just things aren't nice. So if it's far away, put it 1 block above. It's not going to affect gameplay or anything like that. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. Now, up here, what we've got is basically we've just got an activation system. So if I just put this thing here, in here, there's a pressure plate. When we step on the pressure plate, it puts all of those pistons there. Whoop. Okay, so when we step on the pressure plate, it puts all of these down. Basically, this means whenever the pulse goes through, it can power the block, which will power this. Now, you could do it 1 by 1 and go through, but that's just a pain. So I just made it go all down and just have a single pulse. I know there are a system which it's constantly going through and then this pulses, but I decided to do it this way because, you know, why not? So what if you do it a bit differently? So basically, as long as these are down, the signal is going to be able to go into the block and then into there and teleport the player. Now, the thing we want to do next is I want to be able to show you guys all about setting this pulse to get ready to go. Now, the next episode is going to consist of, I will have done all of these things here, I will have finished these off, and I'll just be doing a couple extra things. But we want to be able to send a pulse now. Actually, what I might do with this beginning redstone here is I might flip the direction that it's going, because I would like to be able to have it sequential instead of having that one and that one go at the same time and that one and that one go at the same time. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here. Whoop. Okay, now there. Yeah, that'll do. Just so that it's if they're going to all spawn in that little room down there, it's not going to be so much confusion. It's going to be a little bit more spaced out, so the chances of you spawning with a teammate are slightly higher. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 6 will do. And then I'll just go like this. Boom, boom, boom. Change this to redstone. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so now that when we power it, it's just going to, you know what, let's just power it. Just stick this right there. When we power it, it's going to go. I might be getting a Skype call in a moment, so I apologise if I do. I'll transition it, cut it out, and all that. So yeah, that's basically all it's going to do. Nothing too complicated. It's just going to make life a little bit more organised, a little bit more form, like, not form, what's the word? A little bit more, I don't know, I'm just going to go with organised, because it fits best. So yeah, next episode I'm going to have done all this. But now, for the last thing we're doing this episode, is we are going to have a repeater, which goes, say, here. I'm just going to put a little break in here. And, oh, can I get away with it? No, I won't bother with trying to get away with that. I was going to try and put it next, like, with using relative to coordinates, but that's not going to work out right now. So, okay, so all we're going to do is we're going to come down here and go like this, /set block. I've got a message, I apologize for that. Minecraft, redstone block, and I'm going to do this up 1. Actually, we're going to do the actual coordinates. Now, F3. Now, this is going to be a problem because I play in a small window for you guys, but I think I can get this to work. I think that's 18 up there. So, is that -222? Then we want to do 18 and 273. 18 and 273. 18, 273. Okay, boom. Alright. That's very good. That's perfect. In fact, I'm going to have to come down here and stop this pulse. Okay, it's gone around again. Whatever. So, now we're going to put that in this redstone block. This command block, sorry. And then put this one and set it back to air. So there's just a small delay between these two so that we can get the pulse going. And it will work for us. Now I'm going to pulse this to see how it goes. Oh yeah, seems to be working. Now that's basically how you do it. You just have to have a small delay between them. Because this press plate's going to stay on, it's not going to matter. It's going to do that one and then do that one. It's not going to keep fighting for power of that block, I guess. I believe that's everything in this episode. In the next episode, we'll be doing polishing. I will have done all the spawn points. I'm going to be teaching you a bit about game rules and stuff like that. So there's going to be a bit more redstone around here. And it's going to set the weather, the time, everything like that. So thank you all for watching. I apologize that this is late. Please leave a comment. Please leave a like. Anything be wonderful. Subscribe. Nearly at 100 subscribers. That'd be awesome. And yeah, goodbye.